What's up, guys? This is Calvitron and this is Emac right here, and we gonna be doing an interview today. But yeah, cool. So what has been your favorite song that you've made so far?
My favorite song?
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of them.
And
I made 2 mixtapes and 1 album, and I also have from all those stuff that I did, I always have 1 song out of all of them that I do like. So out of my life, my favorite one was I'm All Alone. And so basically, it's just like it's a bunch of not a bunch of puns, but like more like I'm not sure how to say it, but it's just like that was more my favorite because it went to like like different sections of what I was talking about, and it just rolled with it.
Yeah, it just had crazy wordplay and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it wasn't crazy wordplay. It was just more like it makes sense. It was like a story.
Oh yeah.
But it made sense. It was just like, wow, this is really, really good.
Yeah.
Another one was The Beast Behind the Door. And I'm not sure which one my favorite one was. I think it was the song The Beast Behind the Door because it was just so, it was not fast, but it was also like that strong wordplay. It was just like, I had words that were punching like crazy.
Nice.
And it was just like amazing. And then this project that's coming out, I have a song on there. Actually, it's called Tall, and it's basically it's like it starts off amazing because it starts off with the phone dialing, and it goes to my voicemail, and once that voicemail's over, it goes to my ex that was actually calling me, and she was like, "Hey Eric, I'm sorry, there's a bunch of other stuff," and then the song kicks on. And so it's just about how maybe that I screwed up, but maybe I'm just taking the fall because of it, and it's actually her fault.
Yeah.
And so it's just like that song right there means a lot to me, and it's also my favorite because the beat is just like right on there.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
Yeah. So do you have any songs that you don't like that you've ever made, like ones that are super cringy? Kind of like the Rawness one that I made.
I mean, Rawness, I was honestly thinking about redoing it because I actually freestyled the thing. So I'm just like, because I'll be honest, I was like working on the project, but I was also working at the same time. So I was like, dude, I need to hear to get this to him because then I really need to do it. But I mean, like, with my
when I was saying Rawness was cringy, I was talking like the very first one I did, not the one that I sent to you, because that was like the 4.0 version. The very first Rawness that I made, that was like my first song I ever made. So that was like super cringy, and the music video was like super cringy too, since that was the first music video that I ever made too. But yeah, the verse you did was really cool though. So
thanks. I think the most cringy song that I've done was I have to think. It would probably be my very first song because the editing wasn't good. It was like staticky, and
yeah,
I would say my P's and B's like really hard because I didn't have a pop filter at the time.
Oh yeah.
And it was called When the Skies Fall, and it was my first song on my mixtape.
Yeah.
And it was just like the moment, like every time I do listen to it, I'm just like, oh no, this is not good.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the first song that I did, the Rawness. I actually had a We Sing It mic that I hooked up to the computer since I didn't have an actual mic yet. So I just used a We Sing It mic, hooked it up to the computer, and then we'd pass it along since there was 2 other people recording with me for that song. We just like passed the mic really quickly to try to get our verses in on time and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do just to start, and you'll slowly get there, and it works perfectly.
Yeah. With that song too, it's also like, it's super cringy, but at the same time, it's kind of super cool how that one was like still pretty good for the very first song that I ever did. Like it's still really bad and there's a lot of flaws with it, but like the beat is like super hard. It's just I didn't really, and I produced that too, so for the first beat that I produced, it's actually really good. But through audio recording didn't really work out that well, so. But yeah.
I mean, like the first thing it was recording with was probably my phone.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted something to put out there. Because everyone with I have like the popular kids that are on my phone. They're like, I know one of them was actually going to modeling, so she's a model now.
Oh, nice.
Which is crazy. And I was just like, you know what, I need to do something because I like at the time, like I said, I was just writing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to put a song out, so I recorded on my phone.
And then.
And it was like, at the time, I was like, this is so dope.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, now when I think about it, I'm just like, ugh, no.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you just slowly get there, because I went from my phone to a Blue Yeti,
Yeah.
and then I have a Samsung.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So, it slowly gets there.
Yeah. And I feel like when I'm like 5 to 10 years, when I'm like doing it super big, I'll probably, like my last album that I just dropped, I'm probably going to think it's like super cringeworthy, but I'm going to have probably 10 times better stuff at that point too, so.
Yeah.